Hello, and welcome to this training video where you're going to get a chance to learn a simple two-step technique to attract clients. Before we get started, I just want you to take a moment to acknowledge that you are here, that you took time out of your busy schedule, because if you're like the rest of us, you're busy. And by showing up, that means that you care about you, your business, and your potential client. So that matters. That matters that you care. So I'd say either pat yourself on the back or like just clap yourself or just go, wow, that's really cool that I'm showing up and I'm taking time to learn this. So I just want to acknowledge you, and I want you to acknowledge yourself as well. So as we move forward, I'm going to ask you two questions. And the first question is, would you like, obviously you probably are going to say yes, but would you really like to learn this technique to manifest clients? And if you would, I want you to either nod your head or raise your hand or say yes, or at the very minimum, since this is all recorded, you can just be thinking, okay, yes, and Catherine's a little crazy asking me to do this. Because I am a little. And would you like that technique that I'm going to teach you to be easy and feel good to practice? And once again, nod your head, raise your hand, or just say yes in your head, in your mind, and go, okay, yeah, all right, I guess so. So great. I'm going to teach that two-step practice to you during this free training. And then at the end, if you'd like to hang out with me, I'm going to tell you about a course that you could participate in if you want to, that will take what you learn to the next level. So before I teach you this two-step technique, I have three little things to share. Actually, one's kind of big, but I want to share this one. It's kind of little, but sort of big. I just want you to know that I'm Catherine Yarborough. I am a coach for heart-based entrepreneurs, and this is a screenshot of the top part of my page that describes the Entrepreneur's Abundance Circle, which is my new online community for heart-based entrepreneurs. And it's really cool and awesome. And you can try 1 month for just $49. So I wanted to tell you about that. And if you want to know more about me, you can go to my website at flowingwithchange.com, and there's an about page and you can read all about me. So the second thing, which is kind of bigger to me, that I want to share with you is the 4 competency areas for the inner work of attracting clients. The first competency area, so these are things that to really master the inner work of attracting clients, we need these 4 competency areas. So the first one is we really need to commit to having clients and to having a business that's thriving. It's very different to want one, to wish for one, to dream about one. When we actually make that shift inside of ourselves and we commit, things shift. Big things happen. The second competency area is using your imagination. And that's what the technique that I'm going to teach you is going to help you to use your imagination to attract clients. The third competency area for the inner work of attracting clients is developing the capacity to feel good. I love feeling good. I have a story about, actually, I have this goal that I was working on, and I realized that I was feeling bad about it. Like was pressuring myself to get all this stuff done, and I was feeling really bad. And yesterday I was at this networking meeting we were talking about, and I was like, I'm feeling bad. And so I let go of that goal, or I changed it around a little bit. It's a little later. I don't feel so much pressure, and I'm feeling good. And here's why we want to do that. We want to feel good because what we're vibrating is what we're attracting. So if you're feeling bad, you're going to attract more feeling bad experiences. So we don't want to do that. We want to recognize when that happens as soon as possible and shift into feeling good as soon as possible. The fourth competency area is to develop your capacity to be a magnet to your ideal clients. That is, again, these are all inner things. And if you think of a magnet either attracts or it repels. And so you want to develop the ability to shift our vibratory nature so that we're attracting to us our clients. It's actually a vibrational experience. Okay, so summarize the 4 competency areas for the inner work: commit, imagine, feel good, and be a magnet. Okay, really awesome. And the third thing, before I teach you the two-step technique, I just want to remind you, I'm going to move this picture just so you can see all these words, that to grow a business, we need to do both the inner work that I've just been talking about and the outer work. I think of that more in the realm of marketing. If you're just sitting there doing this imagining thing and like, I commit inside of yourself, if you're not taking action in the real world, it's going to be very difficult for your clients to find you. So I do believe we need both of those things. And I just want to remind you that. So let me teach you this two-step technique that I'm going to demonstrate it. And then when this video training is over, you're going to get to practice it. So make sure you write down any notes of any things that I say as I explain it to you, because I don't have a whole lot on the slides. So first step is claim what you want. Second step is say your new story. Okay, now I'm going to give you an example so you get what I mean by those two steps if they're not already clear to you. So the first thing, and again, this is my example of where I'm at right now and what I am manifesting regarding clients. I want 25 Entrepreneurs Abundance Circle members, which I already told you about that, by the end of January. There are currently 8 members. Ultimately, I'd like 100 to 400, and I could be doing this exercise saying that I want 100 or more Entrepreneurs Abundance Circle members by sometime in the next couple of years, but we're even going to let go of the date because you don't have to include that in the date. I just wanted to tell you what I want so that you get an idea of the first step. Okay, so claim what you want regarding attracting clients. And then the exercise I'm going to teach you is a sentence completion. The new story exercise. You turn what you want into an affirmation. In this case, I'm making it really simple. There are 25 Entrepreneurs Abundance Circle members. Okay, an affirmation, if you're new to them, turns what you want into a statement as if it's happening now. Okay, and so you say that affirmation and you add on to it, and this means, and you fill in the blank with all the different things that come up for you. So I'm going to demonstrate that to you. What I want to remind you, and you're going to hear it as I practice this, is when you do this, you want to use all of your senses. You're going to be saying it as if it's happening now, and you're going to be using your senses. So you're going to be looking out of your own eyes, what do you see? You're going to be paying attention to, as if it's happening now, what you're feeling, what you're doing, what's happening around you. So you want to use as many senses as possible to call up that experience as if it's happening now. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes so I can do this and be really tuned into myself. I'm going to do it for maybe a minute, 2 minutes. I might go a little longer because I just get so excited. But my recommendation when you do this is that you do it for, it's great if you do it for 5 minutes. I'm going to say 3 to 5 times a day for 3 to 5 minutes. So write that down, 3 to 5 times a day for 3 to 5 minutes. You want to get into the good feeling place and hang out there long enough. So I'm going to do the example now. So I'm going to close my eyes. There are 25 or more Entrepreneurs Abundance Circle members. And this means that I am excited. I am excited to go to our Abundance Circle meetings. I'm excited to go to all the trainings because there are people showing up and they want to be there. I'm excited because they're learning from each other and they're learning from me. And the circle, the energy of the circle, the members, it's just vibrant and dynamic and growing and expansive, and it just feels good. It's also nurturing, and people love being there and they feel supported and motivated. I love it. There are 25 or more Entrepreneurs Abundance Circle members, and this means that I have a full life. I'm doing what I'm here to do. I'm doing the work, and I'm also marketing the Entrepreneurs Abundance Circle. So I'm out there speaking and telling people about it, and new people are showing up and they're wanting to talk to me and join the Entrepreneurs Abundance Circle. So it is growing. I'm actually considering hiring a VA to do some of the admin work. Wow, that's super exciting. And when I look at PayPal, I see more and more money coming in, and that just feels super good. I'm happy. I'm happy. This work is happening. It's growing, and people are appreciating me and what I bring into their lives, and they're loving what they're doing and feeling better and better and better about their own work. So I'm starting over again, just saying that there are 25 or more Entrepreneurs Abundant Circle members, and this means that I stand tall and I move forward with purpose and I put myself out into the world, and that I feel really good about myself and my life and everything that's happening. I'm so excited. Wow, I'm just so excited doing this. I could keep going on and on and on. So you see what's possible. And hopefully you got some good ideas about things to see out of your eyes, things to feel. There's just so many more stuff that we could talk about, but that's an example. So when this training video is over, you're going to get to practice doing that. But right now, I just want to remind you that by now, you know that the inner work, being able to do this, the inner work of attracting clients includes 4 competency areas. I'm just going to remind you of those 4 competencies. 1 is to really commit to having those clients. 2 is to imagine. That's what this practice is doing. It's helping you to imagine. You want to imagine it as if it's happening now. You want to be it now. The 3rd is to feel good. You want to practice feeling good because you do not want to attract stuff that doesn't feel good. So what you are now is what you're attracting for the future. And you want to develop the capacity to be a magnet. That's a vibrational shift where you are actually being a magnet and pulling people to you instead of repelling them or keeping them away. And so the course that I told you about is an opportunity to practice those 4 competency areas. So obviously, if you're here, you want to be a better client manifester, right? You want to manifest more clients. So if you're interested in finding out about this course, I'm going to tell you about it right now. We're going to meet 4 times. We're going to start this Wednesday, October 25th. We're going to meet from 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And these meetings are going to be recorded. They're going to be different than what you just experienced. I'm not going to be teaching so much as we're going to be, practicing developing these competencies, okay, while we're there. Now, if you can show up live, it's going to be way better, in my opinion, than listening to the recording. But if you can't show up live and you really want to do this, then you can go ahead and get this and get the replays and do it that way. But I just know that when people show up live, they actually do the work, and you know this, and they get the full value of it. And that's what I love. I want people to get the full value of it. But the recordings will be available through December 31st. If you are, and I'm going to tell you, in order to do this, you have to be an Entrepreneurs Abundant Circle member, which is only $49 for the first month. I'm going to tell you more in just a second. And those recordings will be available to members through December 31st. And you'll also get, while you're doing the course, you're going to get recorded videos of training similar to this, of a few different exercises, at least 4, that are going to be block clearing exercises and maybe some other stuff. And you're going to get worksheets to go with that. So we'll meet for an hour, and then you're going to have things to practice, and then you'll be able to use the block clearing exercise. So the total value is $325, but you don't have to pay that much. The way I decided to offer this course is that it's only available to Entrepreneurs Abundant Circle members. I was going to charge people who weren't members $197, but that just didn't make a whole lot of sense to me right now. You can join and try the Entrepreneurs Abundant Circle for $49 for just 1 month. If you decide to stay, your first year membership is $67 a month if you join between now and the end of January, because it'll go up again. But it's $67 a month. But you can just do 1 month for $49. If you just want to do this course and that's all you want to do, You can cancel your membership after 30 days. It's no big deal. I will be perfectly happy if you do that. You will not be offending me because I know everybody's got different circumstances in their lives. But I would love for you to do it and then love the Entrepreneur's Abundance Circle because you'll get trainings every month. You'll get to participate in the Abundance Circle meetings, and there are recordings that are available to you of meditations that help you clear blocks and all this great stuff. And it is only, after the first month, $67 a month, and it's really, really amazing and wonderful. And so I want you to consider that. And so if you're signing up to do the Manifesting Clients course, I would love for us to have a one-on-one conversation over the next 4 weeks or so to just check in, for me to communicate more about all the benefits of being an Entrepreneur's Abundance Circle member, to make sure you know what is possible for you, and so you can really decide if you want to continue. So we'll make sure we do that. So if you want to go to the page with all the information, you can go to flowingwithchange.com/circle. If you know that you want to do the course and you just want to sign up for $49, the button below, click the sign up button, sign up now button, and you'll see on PayPal that it's $49 for the first month and $67 for 12 months after that. Again, if we talk within 30 days and you don't want to continue, then all you're paying is $49, and I'll cancel that. It's easy, easy peasy. But if you decide to stay, which of course I'm hoping you'll want to, because it's the Entrepreneur's Abundance Circle is awesome and amazing and wonderful and great, then it's an easy transition. You don't have to do anything. Okay. So I want to just wrap up and say a couple things. First of all, if you have any questions, there's a button below. You can click it and email me with your questions, or email me and say, I'd like to chat with you about the Manifesting Clients course or the Entrepreneur's Abundance Circle. And I will respond as soon as I possibly can, which is usually within a day or two. And I'm always happy to chat with people about these things. So feel free to do that. But as we close, I want to just remind you that you matter and your work matters. And if you're called to do what you're doing, then it really matters. You are a divinely inspired, heart-based entrepreneur. So I am thrilled and delighted that you decided to spend this time with me. And if you feel called to join me for the Manifesting Clients course, that would be really, really wonderful and awesome. And I look forward to getting to know you better. So namaste, my friend. Blessings on your journey.